Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. It's been a while since we've last discussed Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal on this channel, and the reason for that is because I've fallen behind on this show. I haven't seen an episode of the series since the end of Season 1, so I've missed the entirety of Season 2. But today, we got the announcement from Adult Swim that Season 3 is officially in production over at the network. And in all honesty, I don't think this is the most surprising news here. Primal seemed to me, when it first premiered with the initial 5 episodes, the first half of Season 1, it seemed to be an instant hit amongst the masses, with a lot of fans of Genndy Tartakovsky's former works coming to check out this new series by Genndy. And obviously after that initial 5 episode premiere, we got the second half of Season 1 with an additional 5 episodes, then eventually we got Season 2 with another 10 episodes, and now we're getting Season 3. So like I said, I'm not really that surprised that we're getting this announcement. I know that Genndy spoke about this series recently with the, marketing materials for Unicorn Warriors Eternal leading up to its initial premiere. Genndy was discussing with different media outlets some of the shows that he's worked on. We discussed on this channel how he wants to bring back Symbiotic Titan and said that he needs our help to do so, and I'll leave a card above to that video if you don't know what I'm talking about. But Genndy also discussed Primal a little bit in those articles, and he said that he hopes that he gets to do more of Primal. So it seemed to me that at least at the time of those interviews, Genndy, at least publicly, was saying that he wasn't sure what's going to happen with Primal, but from the outside looking in, it kind of seemed like a no-brainer to me for Adult Swim to continue the series, especially if Genndy wants to continue the series. If the creator wants to continue it and it's a successful show, then why not just give him the money to do it? And it's good to see that Primal is going to indeed return on Adult Swim at some point in the near future with a 3rd season. And like I said before, I've fallen off of the show. I watched the first 5 episodes when they came out. I believe it was back in 2019, I want to say. Maybe it was 2018, but I believe it was 2019. I watched the initial 5 episodes. I really liked what I saw. And then basically what happened was the year span between the first half of Season 1 and the second half of Season 1, I kind of lost interest in the show. It's just one of those things, and I've discussed this before on the channel, that it's very hard for any property, especially in the case of a property that's brand new, to have a long hiatus periods between seasons where you're kind of losing the fan base or losing interest in the series while it's taking such a long break. And that's essentially what happened with me in Primal. I watched the first 5 episodes, like I said, really enjoyed them. Then a year later, the second half of Season 1 came out, exactly a year later. I believe it was the fall of 2020. And then I watched the episodes, and honestly, I kind of just wasn't as interested in them as I was with the first 5 episodes in Season 1. Like, yeah, I thought they were good, but I kind of just didn't care about the show as much. So then it took a long hiatus period, I believe over a year again, for Season 2 to come out. And once the series came out, I watched a trailer for it. I was like, cool, looks like more Primal. I'll put the date on my calendar so that when it comes out I can check it out. And then I just kind of never did. And so it's a series that I lost interest in. No fault of its own, honestly. I think the quality of the show was there. It's just a matter of release schedule wise, I just lost interest because it took so long for this series to come back. It took so long for the full Season 1 to premiere, because we only got, like I said, the first 5 episodes, and we had to wait a whole year to get the second half of that season, then another year plus to get Season 2. And now, at this rate, I mean, if Season 3 is in production now and it's just getting announced now, we're probably not going to see it at all this year. At the earliest, I would say next year, probably the end of 2024. I doubt we're going to see it before that. At that point, you're looking at another year and a half plus before you're getting the next season. It's just very hard for any property to survive when you have that long of a hiatus period. And unfortunately, I feel like in general within the media landscape right now, it really seems to me that a lot of these shows tend to have longer hiatus periods, and I don't necessarily know the reason why, or I can't exactly pinpoint why that might be. The only speculation I have is just because of streaming. There's so many shows and properties that are in development at a given time that sometimes things get pushed to the side, like they forget about a certain series. Like, for example, Mandalorian Season 2 to Season 3 was well over a year between those seasons because they had the Book of Boba Fett in between those shows. And so I feel like that's what happens a lot of time with this new streaming environment. A lot of shows kind of fall to the wayside because there's so much else in production that they kind of just throw it to the side until they finish the current project they're on, then they go revisit other shows that were in a hiatus period. And I just think that's not good for the fans of those series, and it's not good for the creators as well, because then you get people that lose interest. So the big question for me is, am I going to watch Primal Season 3? And the answer is, honestly, as of right now, Probably not. I mean, for me to watch season 3, I would have to first complete season 2 and watch all of that, which it is on my list of shows to watch eventually. As to whether or not I see it by the time season 3 comes out, that's up in the air. So as of right now, I'm probably not going to check out Primal season 3. I don't know what happened in season 2. I've heard it's pretty good though. So yeah, all in all though, I'm just happy to hear that Cartoon Network is giving this show another go, or rather Adult Swim is giving this show another go, and we're going to have more Primal in the hopefully not too distant future. But like I said, I'd be really surprised if we see this season before the fall of 2024. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. Are you guys excited to see that Primal season 3 has been greenlit by Adult Swim? And are you like me that you've kind of fallen off of the show since the initial season 1 premiere? If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this from DC Network. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.